Mrs. Belcher here with the whole group of my dino friends today. We're all ready for Christmas break. It's getting so close. Are you excited? Because I know me and my gang, we're excited about it. So today is Tuesday, December the 15th. And we hope everyone is ready to get up and log in and have a holly jolly day today. I'd like to begin my announcements today by giving some second graders a shout out. Mrs. Farmer would like to give a Mustang Award to the following students for completing all their work this past week and turning it in on time, even down to the last writing assignment. That's a big deal. That's fantastic. So, congratulations to Todd, Ava D, Ava H, Michaela, Kirk, John, Manny, Addison, and Bailey from Mrs. Farmer's class. Way to go, Mustangs! I know Mrs. Farmer is super proud of you, and so am I. And hearing about all of our Mustangs working so hard and doing their jobs, it boosts me right into the green zone every time. So keep up the good work. Now we have a couple of birthdays to celebrate today. Let's all wish a happy birthday to one of our pre-K Mustangs, Robert Barrett. Happy birthday, Robert. I hope you have an over-the-top day today. And Reese Gates in kindergarten is also celebrating his birthday today. So happy birthday, Reese, and we hope you have an incredible day today. So today is Tuesday, so we all know what that means. It's meal pickup day. So swing on by the school between 3 and 6 p.m. and grab up some amazing meals. And don't forget, what do I always tell you to do when you come through and pick up meals? Don't forget to tell the people helping with the meal pickup thank you. And it's a good time to wish them a happy holidays or a Merry Christmas, right? And I know it would boost them right into the green zone too if you did that. Remember, there will be extra food handed out on Thursday, December the 17th for winter break. Okay? Now, don't forget the schoolwork challenge that I've given all of you. Now is the perfect time to get caught up on those assignments and go into a new year caught up completely and ready to hit the ground running in January, whether we're in person or remote still. Okay? So if you need help, please, this is the time to contact your teachers or the office, and we will help you any way we can. Also, remember to check in with your teacher every single day. It's how we take attendance. Okay? So make sure you are doing that as well. All right, Mustangs, it's time to check on Bernard, our MES office elf, and see what he's been up to today. Hello, Mustangs. Mrs. Belcher and the Dino Gang here to check in and see what Bernard, our MES office elf, has been up to today. As you can see, things have gotten pretty crazy in the office for Bernard. He has taken off in a hot air balloon with a dog adventuring around. Here you can see him high above the snow and the people and the trees and the rocks amongst all the other balloons. Tune in next time to see what Bernard is up to again, and make sure that you watch on Friday because I'm going to be sharing with everyone an animated slideshow of all of Bernard's hijinks in our office since he got here from the North Pole. See you later. I don't know about you Mustangs, but seeing Bernard every day and all the crazy stuff he's up to in our office just makes me so happy. It boosts me right into the green zone every single time. Now, I don't know if you've noticed or not, Mustangs, but I've been mentioning here and there lately those zones we talked about at the beginning of the year. Do you remember those? There were 4 of them, right? So I'm going to shuffle up to my corner and let's take a real quick look at those zones and review what each one means. First up is the green zone. If you're in the green zone, you're feeling happy, calm, ready to learn, and focused. That's a good zone to be in. That's the zone we always want to be in, and we want everyone else around us to be in as well. Next is the blue zone. And this zone you're feeling sad and tired or bored or even sick. It's not a very fun zone to be in, is it? The yellow zone means you're feeling frustrated or worried, or another word I used was anxious or nervous. You're feeling silly and goofing off and not doing what you're supposed to be doing, or you're feeling overly excited, which isn't always a bad thing. Remember, we talked about being silly and feeling excited aren't always bad things. But at the wrong time, when you're not supposed to be acting like that, then it's a problem. And then the last zone is the red zone, where you're feeling mad and angry and maybe yelling or even scared and terrified of something. So if you remember, those are our 4 zones. And the best zone to be in, the zone we want to be in and everybody around us to be in, is the green zone, where everyone's feeling calm and happy. So we're going to be focusing on these zones the next couple of days before Christmas break, okay? And I wanted to make sure I went over those before we started talking about a particular Christmas friend. Now, I'm sure you know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? If you said Rudolph, you are 100% correct. But you know what, Mustangs? Rudolph wasn't always the most famous reindeer of all. Do you remember how Rudolph's story began? If you know Rudolph, you also know that he was different. Do you remember what was different about him? He wasn't like the other reindeer. He had a big, red, glowing nose, and the other reindeer didn't, right? And so he was different, just like we are all different, right? We're all different in some kind of way, right? And now, do you remember when we were here in person and you met with Miss McKinney and you all made stars for our wall to decorate our wall, and how everybody had their own unique special star, right? And our wall says Mustangs shine bright. And we are all different and we are all special and we are all unique, just like the stars we made. And we can let our light shine, or we can try to cover it up and hide it. And if you remember, if you think about Rudolph's story, let me go back to Rudolph here. If you think about Rudolph's story, at the beginning of his story, the other reindeer made fun of his shiny red nose, right? They wouldn't let him join in any reindeer games, and they laughed and called him names. Rudolph was ashamed to be different. He was embarrassed. And in the movie, he even tried to hide his nose to cover it up. And you know what? While it was covered up, The other reindeer were nice to him until they discovered what he had done, right? So Rudolph called himself a misfit. Now, Tyrannosaurus Rex, I think we might need your thesaurus skills today to tell us some synonyms or words that mean the same thing as misfit. So what have you got for me? Oh no. Oh no, Mustangs. This is not good. This is not good at all. Some words that mean the same thing as misfit are freak, oddball, weirdo, and outcast. Oh, that's so terrible. So today, Mustangs, I want you to think about what zone Rudolph was in. At this point of the story that you see here on the screen, how do you think he was feeling after everyone made fun of him and wouldn't let him join in any games, and he even tried to hide his nose? How do you think he is feeling right now? What zone do you think he is in? How would you feel if you were in his hooves? And I also want you to think about what could happen to get Rudolph back into the green zone. I think he's in the blue zone. I think he's very, very sad. What do you think? And you know, he could be in other zones too. So I want you to think about that. And I want you to also imagine yourself as a reindeer friend with Rudolph and what you could do to help him get into the green zone. So you're going to tune in on Thursday to check Rudolph's zone after he meets some very different friends. And we'll see how he's feeling then. Now, if everyone will please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's all for now, Mustangs. Have a totally terrific Tuesday. And as always, be excellent to each other. And we'll see you next time.